Hey, what time is it?
It's now time for trailer reactions with writer-director Chucky Montana and the Chucky Montana Dancers.
What's up, y'all? We're gonna react to Mother Mary today, and sorry to the Montana Dancers. I'll get you in the show somehow, but we got these trailers take priority. I'm so sorry, but we'll get you, y'all. Or my name ain't
Chucky Montana.
Who is that again? Looks familiar.
Standing
Is that the girl from Anna? Anna is her name? I didn't mean to pause it.
under the lights.
A24, because that's the real star.
Marching down that aisle.
Anya, I think that's her name. Director of The Green Knight.
You're doing what you're
Looks like Neon Demon. Now it looks like Anne Hathaway. So I don't know who it is.
milk. You sing your song,
That's Anne Hathaway for sure.
Mother Mary. We're reinventing you.
This is definitely A24. Mother May I. Mother Mary, written and directed by David Lowery. Let's hit pause on this. Raw reaction. I don't like A24. I think I said it before. They just focus on colors and design and blah, blah, blah. And the story falls through the cracks. It's like number 2 or something. So that's my raw reaction. Let's check out the hood and see what's doing, because maybe I'm wrong here. Mother Mary, April 17th, coming up pretty fast. This is not a ghost story. Its long buried wounds rise to the surface when iconic pop star Mother Mary reunites with her estranged best friend and former costume designer Sam Anselm on the eve of her comeback performance. It's a music drama thriller. It gives me Neon vibes just by the trailer, so I know nothing about this. Neon Demon and what was it? Black Swan or something? The one with the one with that girl from friggin' Star Wars. Hey, who starred in Black Swan?
Here's an answer from IMDb.
Natalie Portman. So it gives me Black Swan and Neon Demon vibes. I do like Anne Hathaway. I think she's the coolest around. She did a really cool Batgirl. I don't know who some of the other actors are. Michaela Coel, what has she done? I May Destroy You. Chewing Gum. She looks like a force to be reckoned with. So she's probably fantastic in this film. I don't know David Lowery. Lowery. I apologize. I do not know. Everything all at once. Here's the A24 movie that I saw that I hate. I did like Ki Hugh Kwan because he could do no wrong. And everyone was fantabulous. To be clear, all the actors were fantabulous. The DP was fantabulous. The only thing wasn't fantabulous was the writer. He wrote the terrible script. And so by default, the director is not going to have much to work with unless he wrote it. And then and if it was a great script, it probably wouldn't be at A24. Because they only care about design. And I know that is a hot take, but that's how I feel. And I'm going to do like a whole video about not A24 so much, but what's the difference between a movie that is story driven and a movie that is design driven. Because I've noticed that a lot of people like story movies and a lot of people like what I call designer movies. And I don't really like designer movies. I like movies where the story's at the front. And if it so happens that the background and everything is lit well and art direction is great, I'll love it as long as the story's there. If it's not there, but for some reason they had time to pick the right curtains and, you know, get the right, you know, textures on walls and the right clothes on, costumes, but they didn't spend time because they don't care, really. They don't, or don't understand. Like, I understand that, because like if I'm directing a movie, I don't, if someone asks me about curtains, stuff like that, I do need things to match. I do need things to adhere to a palette if the movie is calling for it. But I don't do deep dives, I don't think, that much once we're shooting. I'll let them do that, but on the story and the structure and communicating points across and exposition and when to do action, and that's where I'm like deep. You know what I mean? So did he direct everything and all at once or whatever? I don't know. So to be clear, yeah, everything all at once, everyone did great. I just didn't like the movie. And that's the snapshot.
Breakdown!
And let's break down this trailer, y'all. And Hathaway in a really lovely wig.
You are standing under the lights.
Under the neon A24 lights. I do have to say that I do like A24 in that they are championing an independent spirit in the film community and in business, and trying to get more movies into the theater. I think they're very I could see that they're film fans, and so I also appreciate that they take risks with movies like Back Rooms, and I'm really looking forward to that Robin Hood thing. I'm hoping it's something like Mel Gibson, like like The Patriot or a Braveheart. I don't think it'll have that much of a budget, but I'm hoping it'll look something like that. But for Robin Hood, I think it's an IP that has a lot of freaking potential if you use modern filmmaking techniques and modern styles. So I'm hoping that movie has a story and it's not just like all like, you know, art direction and no plot. So I do appreciate you, A24, for that.
Marching down that aisle.
I also do like Neon Demon, even though that doesn't really have a storyline, and that would have been like a perfect A24 movie. But the art direction is really so cool that, you know what, screw it. This looks amazing. Even though the story is just kind of whatever. I do like the look of Neon Demon. It's so original and awesome. So this reminds me of that a little bit, but I'm sure it's something else. And maybe it'll be good. I hope it's good. I only want movies to be good.
Doing what you're born to do.
I wonder if this is CGI or an actual stage. Well, it doesn't make sense to rent a stadium.
Your milk.
It's probably LED backgrounds.
You sing your song,
And Hathaway.
Mother Mary.
Okay, Twigs. Mother Mary, yes I am.
We're reinventing you.
This part reminds me of Neon Demon. Stuff like this. There's like a club sequence in Neon Demon that's just really well edited, and the photography is so cool. And the music they choose for that sequence is really cool. So this reminds me of that, even though it probably has nothing to do with it. Mother Mary. Only in theaters April. I'm glad they're only in theaters, not streaming crud take over the world. Final thoughts. I don't want to see this movie. I do like how it's photographed, how the art direction looks splendid. It's splendid. So maybe it's one of those movies where you just don't care about the story because it's A24. But because it's got great actors, great photography, great art direction, and fuck the story, I guess. So if it's like Neon Demon, that I would give this a pass. The fact of the matter is, this looks great. I cannot lie. I'm not gonna rush out to see it, but I can't give it like a pass in that. Like I can't give it a pass. Pass being bad. I'm like skipping ahead. Let's see how much money this is gonna make. I'll tell you in a second. I'm happy to spin the wheel for theatrical movies, but for streaming movies, I may not do that. 684 million. Congrats, y'all. Y'all did it. So, as I was saying, pass or gas. You know what it is? I think what's happening is I'm picking movies that I kind of want to see or I'm interested in. And I think if I'm not that interested, where I would give it like a pass, like as in not good, I probably just don't do them. And that's why I don't get that many passes. Because I rarely see this graphic. Although, if the story sucks, I would give it a pass, but the trailer looks like it's going to be a good movie. Not one I'm going to rush out to see immediately, but so I'm giving it, to be clear, on the record, I gave it a gas. And that's my time, y'all. This is the cue. If you're watching for the future, all this is on my channel. All this, I did reaction to Lauren Kraken, Toy Story 5, Spider Noir with Nicolas Cage. From Coppola royalty, as in Nicolas Cage is related to a lot of Coppola family members. The filmmakers, yes. Mother Mary, which I just did. What else can I say, y'all? It's been a good week. I'm glad you guys watched, had fun. And that's my time. My name is Chucky Montana. Bye for now.
Questions, trailer requests, contact ChuckyMontanaShow@gmail.com.